everyone, and welcome back to Software Incorporated. Welcome back to Megachu Productions, where the maintenance crews are still KARATA slashing the servers to fix them. Where are their hammers? Oh well. I've seen actually some new visuals for people in the new update. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. But we are not playing in the new update yet, or in the pre-releases of that, or the betas. We are playing in the normal alphas. Wait, what? Never mind, we are just playing this version. We are playing version 8.8.4, if I remember correctly. And that is good enough. So today, what are we going to do today? Well, we are first, of course, going to create Apple and Keppel, hopefully in a reasonable amount of time. And hopefully we can make some better games in the future, because the games we made... Ooh, simulation did pretty good, but the rest is not really going good. Now, one of the things I am noticing is that every time we make a good product, this happiness goes up. Now, we only made one piece of game for most of the games, so it might just be that that is the problem. Because, well, the antivirus, we are now making our third or second iteration of that. Let's see, it's an antivirus. This will be our third iteration. Now, I think this one will go a lot better than the other ones, but I guess we'll see if that is true, if I'm true about it. Wow, you had a long way to go, didn't you? And there goes the rest of them. They might need to do something about parking. So, yeah, one of the things I'm going to do today, we are going to try to manage our teams a little better. So we need actually some more people for the game team, but that will be a later date. I'd like to train all my leaders. So let's go actually to personnel itself. Manage teams, no. Manage employees. Sort by role. Leaders. We should have about 8 leaders. And you are all going to be educated in HR management. And I want you also on project management. Now I am reasonably sure, for example, Masterjob has already been educated in HR management. Apparently nobody has yet, but we are going to set that up. Educate, HR management. I also want some product management done because I'd like to start automating some stuff, because we can. And because I also have an idea for, well, the second tower, which we still are going to make. But I, at the moment, don't really have an idea for it. Now that I think about it, an idea pops in my head and I'm thinking maybe that's an idea. Let's start designing it. Okay. So I want a tower over here, which is about the same size as this one, but can have a totally different shape. So it needs to be about 8 stories tall. And now that I think about it, maybe I need some internal servers for that room. Not yet. Okay, when will the servers be upgraded? I think that is in the 2000s. Server upgrades will be in the 2000s. Yeah, okay. That is not a problem. That is 7 years from now. That should be good. But if I want to keep the trees here, we need to do something interesting. Now let's go back down to the ground floor. So we have some trees over there. We have a few trees here. I need to make still a park here. But what about this? Now the first thing I'm thinking of is just extend this and make a nice tower over here. Right where the trees are. About the same location as this one is. And then do something with that there. I'm not sure if I want it that way. Now, we need parking spaces, so the parking could be around here, around the central server tower. And people can get in here, and actually might redesign this floor a little, so we have an extra entrance here, because at the moment everybody needs to walk around, and it takes a little long. Actually, I might pick this level up, turn it 45 degrees, and then place it. But that's another time. I'm not going to think about that. I want to think about this tower. So I do have an idea for this tower, and we did mess around with the building of these areas and see if trees will actually stay and when they won't. But I wonder, can we do something like this? Okay, let's first save the game, because I'm going to test something. What will happen, resume, if you do this to the trees below? Structure is unsupported. Okay, what if we do this? What if we do this? It doesn't really want to work. That's too bad. Then I really can't really do anything about it. Or can I? Let's just make a test area over here. So let's make a tower. And a tower over here. Go up one. Go up another one. Or actually not yet. Go up there. I think we need to go up 3. And up here. And 1 higher. And now let's see if we can get this in. And see what happens to the area below. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. I misplaced some room. Aha, it's not on one level. Then let's make a small corridor. No, it doesn't want to. Okay. What if you place something in the middle? There we go. Now, what happened to the trees below it? Nothing yet, doesn't it? Actually, we have the room totally covered by trees at the moment. Because this one is coming into that area. Now you can see that these really get into here. Which means I think if we would build a room between these two. Let's see if we can remove these two. I don't think we can because this room will be gone then. So let's remove that one and remove these two. And now let's do something like this. Now will the trees be removed below. Structure is unsupported. Now let's do the same as we did then. Will the trees stay? They do. Okay. But they will stick through the room. So I guess the trees will only be removed if it's from the ground level up. Okay, that is interesting. Then I might have a different idea of things I'd like to do. Then I'm actually thinking about making a very big office around here and have a park in the middle. That might be nice. And then have it covered by glass or so on top, but at least have something. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Now let's select this whole building, like so, and delete it. So we can try it again. And actually, let's reload the game. And get some trees back, which we just removed. Now this shouldn't take all that long. I say, but it takes longer than 5 seconds. There we go. Okay, now the trees are back. None of the trees are gone. So let's start building something nice. So let's go back to the ground floor and expand our area a little bit. Let's go and destroy this whole building and just finish it up to there. That is a big, big, nice area in the middle of the city. And now let's get rid of some roads. Road destruction. There we go. And now what can we build here? Now I am not sure, but we're gonna see. Now one thing I'd like to check, so let's save the game again, is what happens if we make a room bigger or kind of the same squares like we did, like we tested in the outside areas. What will happen if this one closes off? Okay, some of the trees we got rid of because I think we were in that space. But what if we now extend this room here? And I'm really not really clicking correct there. And now connect these two up. Nothing happened. Aha. Okay. Now what if we do kind of the same thing, but with the outside areas? Am I not clicking correctly? No, I wasn't. Okay. So we know this will apparently go wrong. So this should still be good. Only maybe this tree will be removed. It didn't. And now let's sort these out together. It didn't. Huh. Okay. Then I guess the rules are not completely like I think they are. Or there's something like a north-south rule. I know in Minecraft there are a few of these rules. But that could just be the problem. And actually I'd like a kind of square area better. And actually like the shape of this building a little bit offset. That gives me an idea. I'm not really sure how I'm going to implement that yet, but it's an idea. Okay, let's load the game up again. And get that park back. With the roads gone, of course. There we go. So now let's start making a building. Now I am going to keep a little bit of space between the buildings. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 space between these two. And I'd like to keep something similar here. But I'm also thinking about making maybe a path here and then a little bit of a parking spot here. Now, can we fit that in? And when the answer is yes, how will that look? So if we would make a road coming through here and some parking here. We can't really get it in there, but we can get rid of this room, kind of. Like so. And maybe make some parking here. And these have a problem because they can't be reached from the main road. Will this be better? Yeah, okay. And now it does work. I'm not sure what happened there, but these parking spaces here will be used by our personnel to work here, I think, if we remove maybe some of the spaces here. But we do have a lot of parking spaces here around, and I'm not really sure if I want to keep them. But now I can't really use these, because this is now filled up completely with roads. So I might not want this. Or actually, I might want this parking space. Or do I want this? How do I want to make this building? I think I still want to make it the way I did. I'm still thinking about some things, and I think I have an idea. Oh, what if we make a pillar, a support pillar, right over here, and this is gonna support a whole area which is going around here over the roads. Now the roads are too high, so we need to make the roads over going to here. But let's see what we can do with this. So I'm going to first make everything with straight walls, because, well, that is the easier way to build. And let's see how big we can make it. I think I want it like this. 13, I don't really like uneven. So let's go 12. Or are you going 14? No, let's go 13 this time. Let's go uneven. And then over here we would have a building kind of like this. And kind of to here. That's a pretty big area. This is a really big area, which I can use. Let's get rid of this small room here and move the pillar up a little bit. And now what I'm thinking is if we clone these two rooms, or these three, cloning tool, and go up one, and up one more. Now I wonder if we can extend these rooms out so we can cover this whole area. Now let's actually get rid of this floor so I can have some room to work with. And the thing I'm thinking of is to do something like this. So I'm going out 5 to there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's no support. Structure is not supported. Okay, can we do it till here? Structure is unsupported. Okay. What if we extend this pillar a little? I wonder if we can do this. I really wonder. It would look nice. I'm not sure if we can. And I'm also not sure how these building rules actually work in this game. Unsupported. Now I think this will work. No, it doesn't. Because it's too far? Or because there is something else going on? Let's test it. Let's build one thing 4 out. Let's build a wall 5 out. A wall 6 out. 7 out. 9 out. And 10 out. And let's just see what we can do. So let's get rid of this room. And Let's see if we can make this. Yes, we can. Can we make this? Yes, we can. Can we make this? Yes, we can. This one. Yes, we can. This one. Yes, we can. And this one. Yes, we can. So a 10 area can be built. Now, is there a problem if you make it like this? Yes. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. We can only go out by 4. If these rules are correct. I can totally be wrong, but it does look like we can only go out 4. Now, if we rebuild this area over here and rebuild this pillar into a 1 by 1, like so, and go up 1 more. Now, what happens if you go out 4? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Unsupported. Because at this point it would fall over or topple over on top of us, I guess. Okay, that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Let's check one thing. See if I was correct there or if it's just something wrong. No, that will just work. Why will that work? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This should be not working because it's too far. That's the thing I'm thinking of, at least. Now, apparently it does work. So, oh, hello. No. Oh, Z is switched to top view. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think I can just do that. Oh, no, you can't. Okay. What if we go a little bit out further? Let's go out by 2 every single time. Let's see what's happening. That will work. That will work. Okay. Then this will work, I guess. Now, why is that happening? This is a gap of 15. What's this gap? This is a gap of 13. Then is really the limit this one over here? No, it is not. Then why is it a problem? Okay, so I've been laying some stuff out in the meantime, and am I recording this? I am recording this. Okay, good. I was listening to some music. So I have figured out how this thing works with the buildings, etc. If you have supports, literally just a support building over this. So if I do or like something like this, it will be built. Or not. Wait, what? That should have happened. Uh-oh. Is this not working? Oh, if this is not working, I've got a problem. No! Uh-oh. Building is not supported. Dang it! Oh no, back to the drawing board, I guess. Oh my god. Can't be on top of a road. There we go. We can build it. Nice. So that's the thing we're gonna do. And I guess we're also gonna make it like this. That cannot be built on top of a road. I know. I can do this, and I think I can cut off a little piece of here and delete this part. Yes, I can. And now we should be able to do that because the road is too close. Right. We need 2 area above the road, so this can be done. And then this area needs to be a little higher, but this is possible. I figured it out. If we go too high with this setup, we can do it. So we're going to make a very interesting building. The parking will be kind of underneath the building, I guess. And there will be some corridors and some stuff here, which might actually be just server rooms now that I think about it. If we just expand this like this. That's not supported because that is too large because I need another support here. But this will actually support most of the area. So I'm going to build most of the building off camera. And I guess it will be a very short, very short time lapse. I don't have any music set up, so no music. But we'll be building. Be right back. Okay, little progress report. It looks like the game is fighting between the rule you can only extend by 4 And the rule, you can support these kinds of structures. So a normal support will only support 4 blocks out of it, or 4 meters out of it, from here to here, and from here to here, here, and there will be a 2 wide gap. Now that one can easily be crossed over. The game doesn't really have a problem with just a gap of 2 if you support multiple structures like this. But if you don't really have a support, or the support will be too far out, then it's going to be a problem. As you might have noticed when I was placing this area over here, I can make the area come out from here 4, like this. And I can make it go out from here 4 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be placed, but this won't. This won't, and this will. There we go. So that is a problem with the game. So that's the way the game literally works, and it does mean my parking space doesn't really work. So I did an idea. Let's make parking spaces beneath the building, because it will kind of look cool, and it would then be like this, but this doesn't work. So how am I going to fix it? Well, I'm not sure. I am really not sure about it, but now that I think about it, I might see a solution. Oh, it's supported. Oh, it is supported by a big room. That room will be needed. So I think we're actually are gonna keep this room. But let's for now get rid of it and just see what we can do. So let's get rid of all the roads again. That's the wrong button. I need roads. And I need to get rid of this. There we go. Now the road is, I guess, going to be like this. And then we're going to have parking. Parallel. And like this. And then we can have this. So this will be a few parking spaces, a little less than I was going for, but oh well. Doesn't matter, we'll deal with it. We can actually do it like this, have a few extra parking spaces, but we do have mostly enough parking space, so we can just do it like this. And now we should be able to support most of the structure. Now we can make a few more support pillars here. I think I'm going for a quadruple pillar support here. Because I don't really need a lot. Well, actually, now that I see this, I might be able to move these over. Clone. These will actually be the entrances to most of the facilities. Could be making this like this. Get rid of these 2 rooms. They are supporting something somewhere. Apparently, oh, they're supporting the building on top of it, of course. There we go. Now, with these areas built, actually I'm going to extend this by 1. Now we should be able to support most of the structure. I hope my audio doesn't really come in too loud, because I had some beautiful music up. And hey, I said merge rooms. Merge rooms. Just click, click. Oh, I deselected as well. That's a problem. Okay. Now with these, we should be able to fill in most of this. Let's check it. Oh, actually we need to move these over as well, and we need to move these up. So let's clone this one. Move the box to here. Now most of these buildings will be round, or these pillars will be rounded off. But for now we're gonna keep it like this, because this is an easy way of building stuff. Now, not this whole structure is gonna be on level 3. I guess around here and around here we will have it on level 2. Or maybe on the ground level even, but this does look pretty good when we do something. Okay, get rid of this. Like this. Okay. Here goes nothing. That's too bad. That works. Where is the problem? Can we do this? Not supported. Can we do this? Not supported. That we can do. Okay. Now, let's see if we can do this. Okay. I think I can cheat the game. I think if I cut this in the middle, get rid of this one, and place this one here, I think I can build it up from here all the way on top. And I want it all the way on top if I can. And maybe a little hole in the middle, a little skylight. So let me continue building for a second, and you'll see the finishing product. Okay, and the last part. There we go, and now the piece in the middle. Oh, not the perfect winner. Oh well, oh well. But this should be fine. We should be able to do this. Then delete these two. And then we should be able to do this. There we go, finally. So I decided to change the shapes of these. I decided to just bring them to the rim because I was having a few small problems and I didn't really want to bother with them anymore. I've been thinking I spent enough time on this. I'll be spending about half an hour extra on this, except for, of course, when we were testing stuff. So the outbuilding of 4 really works. That's just the way to go. And that's it. So I'm gonna clean this up and I think I'm actually going to end this episode off almost. But I'm going to clean it up first. So these buildings here, they need to be trimmed by one like this. And they're going to be deleted. So we're getting kind of these shapes and I want to round these off a little. A bit like this and a bit like this. And then I want to delete these 2 rooms. That should be doable. And then we have a little bit of a more pillar structure underneath the main structure. Now the rest of this building, I have no clue what I want to do with it. This room is going to be a server room actually. So we're going to have a little bit of an extra server space, I guess, for this team over here. And I have a special idea for this team, which is going to be in this whole building. So this is going to be up 1 level more because otherwise it would look stupid. And let's just make that right now. All right, freaking now, because I will be able to do that in one big swoop. And 1 more room there. And 1 more room over here. There we go. And we even can extend it by 4 if you want to. Let's see if this works. This should work, actually. If this doesn't, I can't understand the new game anymore. 4. Haha! I understand it. And now we are on top of the trees. Which I actually want. This is going to be a massive structure. If you look at our company from here. Got a nice, small little company. Really nothing much. And then we have this beast of a room here. My god. It's gonna be an interesting building. Oh well, I'm gonna end this episode off here. Please leave a like on it if you did. And next episode, well, if you want to have your name in the game, please let me know. And also, I'm going to, well, reveal the plan for this area over here. Actually, I'm not liking this. I'm going to remove this room. This looks better. If we have the pillars underneath here, we have a building over here and a building over here. This is going to be all done. But I'm going to build that between episodes. So I hope you enjoyed this one and hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye everyone. Have a wonderful day.